Hey there YouTube, how you guys doing? This is Clayster making a YouTube video for you guys. This one I'm pretty excited to make. I'm sure you guys may know the X Games just finished up, and me and my squad, we actually took home the gold medals, beating some of the best teams in the world, probably the best teams in the world, not gonna lie. Had one of the most fun weekends I've had in recent memory, and I figured I'd make a little vlog for you guys and just go ahead and run over my weekend and give you some insight on how it felt for me, how it went for me. So I left on Thursday. My older brother, I have two of them. One of them, Goob, a lot of you may know. He streams Hearthstone all the time, and I have another one named Tommy. He goes by the handle Wayness online sometimes. Tommy actually decided to randomly come with me to the X Games, so we flew out on Thursday. Got to the X Games on Thursday, and kind of just hung out for the night. Didn't really do too much because I wasn't sure what time the next day we'd have to be playing, so we kind of just hung out all day at the hotel. The hotel that the X Games or MLG, I'm not sure who paid for it. Whichever one of them put us up in was really nice. I think it was the majority of the oh my gosh, X Games athletes were in this hotel, so it's pretty cool to see some of the skateboarders and BMXers that I used to watch videos of when I was a kid. To be, in the same area and be treated with the same prestige as them was kind of crazy to me. I'm not still sure if the Call of Duty should be at the X Games, but I'm definitely not complaining. So Friday rolls around. We had one match against FaZe Red. We played really, really well against FaZe Red. I think we won 3-1, losing Freight Blitz. I think we just need to work on our other blitzes a little bit. Our Octane used to be really good, but the meta has definitely changed, and our Freight just needs to change a little bit. I think I need to get a little more aggressive on Freight, stop baiting my teammates so much. I'm just used to playing the role that is support, not like I kill the guys that kill you, not I run out there and die and let you kill them. But that's just the role I'm playing. I just gotta switch it up a little bit for that one map, figure something out for Octane Dom as well, or Octane Blitz as well. Moving on into the second day. Well, first off, Friday night was pretty fun because we didn't have to play till 7 p.m. on Saturday. So Friday night, we're like, hey, it's Friday night. It's Austin, Texas. Apparently, a pretty fun town to go out in. So we went down the road to 6th Street, had a few, meaning a lot of drinks. I don't know if my teammates really did, but I know I did because, if you're still hungover at 7 p.m. the next day, then, something's kind of wrong with you. No, it would be a different story. I don't know if I'd be telling you this if we didn't play so well, but we come out on Saturday, played Envious to see who makes it into the first seed in our group and the second seed in our group, because I think Envy beat Curse Orange or something like that, like FaZe Red beat Curse. I don't know what happened, but regardless, we had to play Envious going in to decide who would get first, second in our pool. Obviously, with TK beating EG, there's a little discrepancy. We even talked about it. Hey, do we really want to get first in our pool? If we're gonna have to play EG first round, it's like, do we want to set ourselves up for a better chance at getting a medal, or do we want to go for first? And we all basically agreed. It's like, we're not here to get second place. We're not here to get third place. We're not here to get fourth place. We're here for first, and you have to beat every single team to get first. You're going to have to go through everybody to get first. So we saw it that, like, regardless, we're going to have to play EG. Why does it matter if it's in the semis or if it's in the finals? This just gives us an opportunity to send EG out of, the finals for the first time since COD Championships of last year. It's like hundreds of days, like 300 and something days. I don't exactly know when COD Champs was last year, but regardless, that's the last time that Complexity or EG wasn't in the finals of a major LAN tournament. And to play Envious in that match, it did feel a little weird. A lot of people were talking about them throwing the match, and I can't really say if they would throw the match. I don't really think they have it in them to throw the match. Especially with Merc and his history with Optic, and then I know Nameless is a veteran, and he knows that, like, additional matches are not what you want to do. You don't want to play any extra matches at all, like not even a little bit, because the Call of Duty is just so, like, fickle sometimes that to play extra matches, it just, like, means there's more opportunities for you to lose. It's the same thing in playoff football. Like, for example, like if you have the first seed in playoff football, you get a bye. And some people are like, well, why don't you get like second, and then you'll be on the other side of the bracket, and then like you get to play this team. It's like, no, but you're not getting that bye. You're playing extra games, and if you're playing extra games, then that's not like what that's more opportunities to lose. And so we decided to go for it. We played Envious. We played really well against them too. I think we won 3-1 against them as well. Pretty happy with that, because Envy has been kind of destroying us lately. They beat us COD champs pretty handedly, and just the way that they match up against us playstyle wise is a little like they counter us very well. So to finally beat them was really, really nice. I was really happy about that. So then Saturday night rolls around. Nobody goes out. We get to bed by we go home. We get some food. We go to sleep. Wake up the next day, get some breakfast, head down to the venue. I'll touch on the venue a little bit. The X Games venue is awesome. The Circuit of the Americas or whatever is that. Really big area, in our since we had so much downtime, I went and watched a bunch of the different stuff, like the big air ramps, the whips, a bunch of different stuff. I had a lot of fun doing it too. It's crazy to see, this stuff that I've been watching on TV in person. Because it's just you don't really realize how high and how large some of these things are. You see the big air ramp on TV, and you're like, oh, I could do that. And then you get there, and you're like, oh, maybe not. And so then Sunday rolls around, and we had to play EG. And so basically, I had just been kind of talking to my teammates all weekend. I had told them on Sunday morning, I was like, I got this weird feeling that I haven't had since MLG Anaheim of last year. It's just like this just knowing that you're gonna win. I could feel it inside of me, and I don't know what it is. And you hear like football players talk about that too. Like they knew they were gonna win the game. They could feel it before it even happened. And I think a lot of that has to do. It's just a mixture of confidence, preparation, and just basically motivation. You just losing isn't an option, but it wasn't just losing isn't an option. I don't know, it was a weird thing. And in the car ride on the way to the venue on Sunday, I kept telling my team that I was like, I got that feeling. I got that feeling that I haven't had since MLG Anaheim of last year, where I know I'm about to take down this dynasty. I know I'm about to dethrone their or end their winning streak. I can feel it. And they were all like, Proof is like, dude, I'm getting that too. I feel that too. And, I always have a couple things I talk to my teammates about, just a lot of it is visualizing what it would be like to win. Literally in your head, picture yourself getting the gold medal put around your neck. Picture yourself standing up, yelling, getting hyped after beating somebody in the finals, after beating your old team, after beating the current reigning champions, after beating, just see it, actually look, visualize in your head. And it helps a lot to gain confidence and stuff like that. There's a couple psychological tricks that I like to do that help inspire and motivate my teammates because, what was the last major Optic won? COD XP. You could count UMG Chicago for Black Ops 2, but other than that, the last major that Optic won was COD XP. So that's 1,000 and some days ago, And I knew we could do it. So it's just getting my teammates in the mindset that not that we can do it, but that we are going to do it. So we come out and we play EG, and we drop the first map, Freight Dom, which is our best map. And I could see a little bit of a stutter step, just a little falter, a little, and it's don't worry about it, don't worry about it. We take this next S&D, it's tied 1-1, and it's a best of 3. So let's just focus on this S&D, and let's fucking win. So then we took the S&D, and we took the S&D pretty handedly. We did really well in, I think it was Sovereign S&D. I'm sure all of you guys saw Proof's ace. We all had some amazing plays in that Search and Destroy on Sovereign. We just played with the confidence and the communication of a championship caliber team. So then moving into the third map, Warhawk Blitz, we'd kind of devised a new strategy for Warhawk Blitz that we hadn't shown anybody until X Games, and we still hadn't even played Warhawk Blitz, I don't think yet, because we played Freight against FaZe Red, and then we played Octane against Envious. So then we were playing Warhawk Blitz. Nobody's seen the strat yet, so they weren't prepared for it. They were thinking I was going to be playing goalie or whatever. And I'm not going to go into too much detail about the strat because then I'm sure my opponents can watch this video, and counter what I'm saying. But if you guys watch the VOD, I'm sure you can know what happened. But we played excellent. Scumpy and Matt were going so big the whole game. Me and Proof were coming up with some huge stops, and we basically took it 2-1. And when we took it 2-1, I knew that we were going to win. At COD Champs, after we won 2-1, I was like, whoa, we can win. But here, after we won 2-1, I knew it was ours. Going into Strike Zone Dom, which has not been one of our better maps recently, but, with the way we were coming off that win, we just played out of our shoes. Everybody had an amazing map. That first 5 minutes went up by like 35. If you go up by 35 on Strike Zone Dom, you won the game. And that's simple as that. I've never seen a team come back from more than like 20 points in Strike Zone Dom. And you saw it there. EG came back and brought it within like 15. So that's about 20 points. It's just like with the way the spawns work, you can constantly just be split. You can't split enough people off to counter all. Because sometimes just one person will spawn out, and then sometimes all 4 of them will spawn out, and you just can't 1v4 it every time for the win, every 5 seconds for the win. And so when we took that map, it felt amazing. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't felt that sense of accomplishment since Anaheim of last year. We set out to win, and we just beat the best team in the game, and Evil Geniuses, to move on to the gold medal match. And it was really just like, I was really proud of my team, and the way we played, the way we practiced, the way we came out and executed. And then to move on to the TK match and do the same thing as we did against EG and lose the first map. My hair's all sticking up right here. Sorry, I kind of just woke up like an hour ago. I haven't taken a shower yet. But anyways, we lost the first map, Freight Dom, one of our best maps. But none of us were like, got not a single one of our heads. We all knew, we're like, oh, we lost first map, big whoop. We're about to just take these next 3. So then we take the second map with a great performance by all of us in that search. Nate shot had a dirty ace in that Octane. We all played pretty well. I didn't really have the best game, but it's because there wasn't much for me to kill. I think we won like 6-1 or 6-2. Scump had a really nice 1v2 right at the beginning to set the tone, set the precedent for the game. And then moving on to the third map, Warhawk Blitz again. We did the same thing we did against EG, and it shut TK down. They had no idea what to do to counter what we were doing. So another couple huge plays by Scump right there. It's 1v2 in their base over and over. Matt was winning his 1v1s, getting plenty of caps. If you guys go and watch the VOD of that TK Warhawk Blitz, at the very beginning, watch me on the minimap destroy 3 people and get a cap with the AR. I killed one in Water Tower, went in the barn, went back pickup truck, killed another who had an SMG when I had an AR, then ran to their base, realized I wasn't going to make it, and killed another one with like 5 bullets left, and I clipped the score. It was pretty awesome. It wasn't on the... They weren't showing me, but if you look at it on the minimap, it's pretty awesome. Moving on to the fourth map, we thought this is it. 2, 3, 4. This is what we're taking. And we take that fourth map, and we had 2 bad rotations. And every bad rotation you have on Strike Zone is about 8 or 9 points worth of points that they're getting. They ended up beating us by like 15 or 16 points. So it goes right back to what I was saying, like 8 or 9 points off those 2 rotations, and it would have been literally like a tie ball game in there. But it's okay. We knew that we were a better search team than TK. It was a little weird to us that we lost both Doms after being so strong at Dom coming into the tournament, but we weren't worried about it. Went into game 5. Lost a couple 1v2s that would have really set the game, put the game away. Y'all know the one Neslo had versus Scump and Nade shot, but there wasn't much they could do to prevent that. We didn't know that Scump had been seen. He didn't know that Scump had been seen. It's all good. Me and Proof ended up clutching our 2v1 out. I kind of just played Goonjar a little bit, won the game, and that the rest is kind of history. We got our gold medals. Blang. And I don't know. I've just been kind of riding the high, the cloud 9 from winning. Since then, we all went out to eat, had some drinks afterwards, and that's basically it. I stayed in Austin an extra day because I had some friends down there that I wanted to hang out with, and basically I just wanted to say, all you fans, all you supporters, that have been, saying that we could take it, trying to give us improvements, trying to tell us what's going on. We really do appreciate all that, and I appreciate you guys supporting us throughout the weekend. So I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. It's running a little long here, about 15 minutes, but kind of was a long story. So I'll see you guys in about a week at Anaheim. Jeez, just in a week. And, I'll be uploading some more content soon. I just wanted to say at the very end of this video, I promise you guys I had 4 videos all rendered, all uploading the night before I left for X Games. So I made all the videos, rendered them all out, uploaded all 4 of them at the same time, and then browsed Reddit for a minute, and then was like, oh, I gotta go to bed. I gotta wake up early to catch my flight tomorrow, and turned off my computer and went to sleep. So, like, that's why there wasn't videos uploaded. I still have the videos rendered out, so I'll definitely upload them in these next few days for you guys, day by day, and hope you guys enjoy them. So, thank you guys for watching.